Tuesday's blast turned it into a moonscape.
Protesters in Lebanon are calling for a sustained uprising to topple the government, days after the horrific explosion that leveled parts of Beirut.
The destruction that has rocked the capital of Lebanon last week is a testament to many things. A local hero would like a word.
Footage, the pictures that you see on media is nothing compared to what's the situation is in Lebanon, what's reality is.
This is Fadi El Khatib, the greatest basketball player to ever grace the court from Lebanon.
Arakci over to the Lebanese Tiger.
You heard correctly, his nickname, the Lebanese Tiger. In 2017, he retired from the national team. In 2020, he retired from the sport for good.
Much of Beirut is shattered.
After the blast, the death toll mounted. El Khatib has not only been heard, but seen, helping in any way he can. So, how did this happen?
It starts with a shady tale of cheap shipping. The Rosas, owned by Russians based in Cyprus, was heading from Georgia to Mozambique in 2013 when it put into Beirut with technical problems. Realizing the volatility of the cargo, Lebanese customs impounded the ammonium nitrate and ship, while the owners washed their hands of both.
The BBC commentator reports these unverified pictures show sacks of ammonium nitrate in Hangar 12. It sat there for 6 years.
You destroyed us. You made us poor.
Fadi is speaking truth on behalf of his countrymen and women. Documents obtained by CNN show that members of the Lebanese government and judiciary were apprised of vast quantities of the dangerous material being stored there and may have failed to safeguard it. The possibility that the blast could have been prevented has already ignited accusations of government negligence rooted in long-held frustration at Lebanon's political class. October of 2019. Lebanon's October Revolution. The revolution saw people marching, protesting, and per The New Yorker, demanding that their government, which has been divided along strict religious lines for 3/4 of a century, step down. Pair it with the forest fires of 2017 that experts saw coming many years prior due to human greed, an economy in dire straits, the citizens going hungry, unemployment skyrocketing with no end in sight, the decreased value of currency, the ravaging effects of coronavirus, a global pandemic, plus for 22 hours per day, the country does not have power.
You made us live without electricity. We're in 2020 and we still have no electricity. We still have no water. We still have no business. We still have no, life. They took it away, not because we're poor, no. Not because we're a poor country, no. Because they are corrupted.
Fadi is right, and the list is long. Per Diana Hodali, for years electricity has gone off for several hours a day. Why? Because the so-called generator mafia, rich business people who either come from politics or are closely associated with it, profits when people have to pay for additional power. For years, huge piles of trash have been growing up near the airport. There's been plastic lying almost everywhere on the beaches, and chemical waste has not been properly disposed of, posing a risk to the population. To compound these problems, there is the trade in illegally imported waste, which is also not disposed of in the way it should be. When the worst wildfires in decades raged in October 2019, the government didn't have any firefighting aircraft available. Someone had forgotten to maintain and fuel them. What else needs to be said? Per CNN, the Lebanese Tiger was asked to become the Minister of Sports. He turned it down, instead choosing another path, working with a charity to rebuild 10,000 homes. It is the approach the Lebanese people have taken, not entrusting their government with their well-being. Case in point, they clean up debris, searching for the missing. Zero apologies nor any resignations have occurred.
We are doing everything we can to help every single brother, sister, dad, and mom to us in Lebanon. Beirut is down. Beirut is gone. We are living now and seeing our own city destroyed, damaged. People are dead. They made us reach to this point. They made us cry on our own city.
If you would like to donate to Fadi and the rebuilding of Lebanon, head to this link you see in this graphic. We have reached out to Fadi El Khatib to join the show. Stay tuned. If you'd like to hear more thought-provoking content like TYT Sports on Facebook and to help in my journey To keep media independent, go to tyt.com/Rick.